we look at. This swell is coming good, so this is why you bought a catamaran here.
We spent 3 months at St. Augustine Marina, tied to a mooring ball, adjusting to our new lifestyle. I guess Monday is a good day for laundry. No one is here. So we are somewhere over here, behind the Bridge of Lions. Was looking for that one for a while. So while Michael is doing groceries, I'm just gonna hang out in the laundry room and read a book. Learning to manage things that we normally didn't have to worry about when living on land. Going back to the land to pick up some water, more water. We're short on water.
We are short on water.
Very short.
Yes, it's coming tomorrow.
I don't know if we're gonna get through. So here's our water jug. It's coming back. And enjoying St. Augustine attractions from a different perspective. But it was time for us to move. Alright, so we are getting ready to leave. Just checking the last items. So we're actually not going too far. We're going like 2 miles to the next marina. The tricky part is we're gonna go under the fixed bridge, which is gonna be our first time going through the bridge. We had done lots of research and preparation to make sure that we can fit under that bridge. A month before the move, we scouted the Volano Bridge clearance with a dinghy. So we're going right to that bridge.
Yeah.
All wet.
Or anything up there to hit right now. We've got clear grid.
It's a very narrow entrance too. We also made sure to check out the marina where we were going. This is how narrow the channel is. It will be warmer right this way. Before going through the bridge, we needed to invert down our antennas on the top of the mast to make sure we clear the bridge. That means climbing the mast again. Just checking on Michael. He's going up the mast right now to invert the antennas because we are going through the bridge, under the bridge tomorrow, and the bridge has 65-foot clearance. Our mast is 63 feet plus instruments. He is going all the way to the top of the mast. It's like the third time he is going up the mast this month. The first 2 times was to do bird spikes, and now we are inverting the antennas. Look at the boat wakes. I don't know if you can see how much the mast is, how much boat is moving, and I'm sure it's horrible at the top. He's getting down. If you haven't seen our bird spikes video, make sure to check it out for tips on how to solo climb and descend the mast. So we also need to move the car before moving the boat tomorrow. So I'm in the car right now, and I'll drive the car to the marina, and Michael will meet me there. He's going there with the dinghy, so it's just across the bay actually, and he'll pick me up. We'll check out the sleep for tomorrow, and then we'll get back to the boat.
Good.
We're coming back from
Parking our car.
parking
3
our
miles.
car. 3 miles.
2
Yes,
miles. 2 miles by dinghy, roughly.
2 miles by dinghy. Now we're coming back to our boat. So today will be the moment of truth, and yeah, we should be able to make it. Okay, ready?
Here we go. Alright, I'm going to pull the port lines first. That should cause you to turn to port.
Port lines
Wind
first.
is abeam from the east. Yeah. 12 knots, moderate wind. You may want to go ahead of coral risk today, because the wind is going to make it harder to turn.
Yeah, and we have plenty of time, so I'm
You
just
got
gonna.
plenty of time, so there's
Yeah.
no reason to try and cut the turn tight unless the mooring line set you up for a good turn. See
Yeah.
where, and you want to wait and see where we swing.
Okay.
So judge it when you get off. You'll have to decide to go before or behind, but it may be a tight turn. And as I said, the wind will make the turn harder to port. The wind is going to push you to starboard. All right, now you're free. See the buoy?
Yep.
You're going to have to turn to get past it.
Yeah. I see it.
Watch it on your stern too. Always remember when you pass things to look past as well, because you may still be moving on. Alright, start to turn. You want space, you want the space.
And we're gonna time the 11:30 bridge opening. Goodbye, Bridge of Lions.
You may not go through there for another 4 to 6
just past Bridge of Lions, and we're gonna hang out in the morning on the north side so that we can approach the fixed bridge at the lowest tide possible.
We're not getting a mooring, we're just
No,
hanging out.
no, we're just
I'm
gonna
not even
go
thinking about
over
the anchor.
there.
I was thinking about anchoring, but I'm not even gonna bother. We have to circle, we will, but I'm gonna look at the tide board when we get there, and we'll probably just go right through it. 12 or a little after. There shouldn't be much depth change between 12 and 12:55. The water's not gonna move that much.
And the lowest tide today is at 1 o'clock.
12:55. 12:55 is the low. For that bridge too. That's the tide. That's the
Yeah, for Vilana Bridge.
for that bridge specifically, not even the inlet or the pier.
No.
That bridge, the low is 12:55 according to you can see the water flowing. Small current ripples flowing.
Are we pushed around?
I'm trying to get a feel for it.
Oh.
Yeah. And I got this pontoon next to me, so I'm trying to see where are we and where I need to steer to get us into the channel. Pushed a bit by the current and by the wind.
It's the downside of coming at the low tide.
I would have thought the current would be weaker. We're only an hour off low. And it's,
So it's still
still
up.
a very strong current coming through here.
So much less wind inside.
We're down to 8 knots from 15 or so. I'm gonna need you to watch the bridge.
Gosh, you can't really tell.
Down here.
This is so ridiculous.
You won't know until you're there.
No. My God.
You're on there.
Yeah. You've been pushed.
See the current.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just don't touch that hanging thing.
The board should be in the right.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Note the tide board 68. 68 we did.
68.
Saw the wind anemometer clear and I was like, okay, we're good. I can keep going now. I had it paused perfectly between the Garmin instrument and the mast, and I saw the transition.
Successful bridge clearance, but it was not quite over. Yeah, you can be neutral over there. You gotta be powering through. Look at what is your depth right now?
I got 18 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, be careful over there. Don't hit the number 2. There is a shallow over there too, Michael. Start turning. Oh. Back. Yeah. Can you back up? We got stuck. We were kept being pushed to the shore. We're not moving. Okay, 10 feet. Finally, we were able to get out.
Down there, get the roving fender. Thankfully, the wind and the current was helping push us off. But the problem I had was I didn't have enough steering to reorient the boat.
No.
Only one of the engines was giving me good thrust, and I couldn't. I could pivot us, but I couldn't get us to get off and unstuck and turned in the right direction to get back into the channel.
Yeah, and I thought you would be kept pushing by the wind, but then somehow you got pushed.
So we came in and basically we drifted down and basically did a J hook around the red mark.
Yeah.
So what I think happened is I had too much forward power and I pushed us right in, because once we passed the red mark, I didn't straighten out. I should have got us here and coasted us a little bit to see how strong the current was, because she said the current would drop off when we got in. It may have dropped off instantly and we just went right out of the channel. I don't know. I don't remember how much thrust I had, but we basically put ourselves here, not quite that close to the mark, but we were close. And the problem I had is the starboard engine, we're facing this way, I wasn't getting any thrust out of the starboard engine, presumably because, well, maybe I'm getting thrust, but we weren't moving, presumably because this bow was stuck.
Yeah.
So this, I could pivot this way around the boat, but that was just pulling us back into the red mark. It wasn't getting us unstuck, it was just turning us in the mud. So we kind of went back and forth a few times.
Yeah.
Because I needed to be able to get this one in forward and have enough clearance to then push us out. So double reverse, I couldn't go double reverse because it was turning us back into the marker. Because this side wasn't moving, this side was moving, and we were pivoting back into the red mark. So I was like, we're moving, we're turning, but I can't straighten this out to then clear the mark. We're gonna hit the marker. So then it was like, well, the only thing I can do is go back forward, which is gonna push us more into the shoal. So after moving around a little bit, we finally got free, and somehow we were able to turn off. We were still showing 4 to 4.1 feet on the depth transducer. That's sitting in this hull though, it's on the starboard, it's on the port side. So the port side was still showing 4.1, which if you add to that approximately 2 feet because it's below the water, we still had about 6 feet of water over here.
Did you feel like you knew where you were, like with the engines? Like
I felt it touch and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I felt it.
Well, because again, I was too focused on going forward and didn't realize how much we drifted or powered north out of the channel.
Well, if you were focusing on forward, why we didn't go forward? We drifted sideways.
Well, I was focusing on the entrance, I guess, not the forward heading of the boat. I was looking this way.
No, you were not. You were going sideways.
Talking about the direction of my eyes.
Well, the boat was going sideways.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. As we rounded the mark,
yeah.
By the time I realized we were pointing at land, we had already run aground.
Should we go again? With the lower tide?
Oh, you can't show this on there.
We saw a manatee. I saw the manatee for the first time, actually, like really close, right in front of our boat when we were docking. But there was like just too much action going on with docking, so I couldn't record on camera. But it was like right in front of us, surfing up. It was nice welcoming from the Marina wildlife, welcoming our boat.